I watch him in the old videos, and I'm like doing the intro, and Ross is like drinking water, and like putting it on the table, like in front of me, and I'm like,
hello. Because you're so quick to like just start the show.
Yeah, you are. All of a sudden, be like,
I'm like, oh snap!
And he's
I'm
like,
like, yes.
After you got myself.
Hi guys, this is Outbox Sports, and we are talking about Richard Sherman versus Jerry Rice. Richard Sherman recently said in the Players Tribune that he thought that he could play against Jerry Rice. He said he could keep up. He would like to think.
Yeah.
And so, I saw a lot of debates about it. I mean, mostly edging towards no.
Yeah.
Absolutely not.
Unless you're talking about keeping up with like 8 catches for like 150 yards and 2 touchdowns. If that qualifies as keeping up, I don't think you could go up against the greatest of all time. Solely because he's not a man corner for the most part.
He's not.
And there was Jerry was unguardable at the line. You try to press him, he'd break it off. Yeah. You try to play off him, he'd torch you.
Yeah.
And then, Richard Sherman has some pretty decent closing speed, but Jerry Rice was out of this world.
I think the only thing that Richard Sherman really has going for him is his length. He's really lengthy. His arms are long. He's able to stick his hand in there sometimes.
Yeah.
The thing is, we saw this past year with Josh Norman going up against like Odell or something like that. When he tries to actually man-to-man up with someone and take them out of play every time, they're just not built to do that. Some corners are, and like Chris Harris Jr., Darrelle Revis in his prime, like there are guys that are able to do that. But then there are guys that stay on that left side, like Richard Sherman, Josh Norman, like guys like that. And
he's top 3 corners, I would say.
Everyone
would agree.
Honestly,
no.
For me, I think off the top, there's 4 receivers in their prime. Richard Sherman can't stop. 1, Jerry Rice for sure.
Mm-hmm.
There's no way he can play. Yeah, but there's no way he can keep up with Jerry.
Down.
Randy Moss.
All right, good. That's all I care about.
No way
I wanted you to say
that he can guard Randy Moss.
No way.
It's just impossible. Terrell Owens, way too big.
Mm-hmm.
Way too big of a person.
He's a freak.
He's a freak, yeah. And then Chad Johnson.
Yes. I'm
Off
so
the
happy
ball,
that you said
there's
that. Too
no
fast.
way that
so
Richard
happy that
Sherman,
you saw
and it baffles me that he even thinks that he could keep up.
He's not
with
quick
Jerry
enough.
Rice.
He's not quick
Who's
enough.
going to think
No, that's the
I'm
thing.
not good enough?
I mean, granted, that's true. Everyone thinks the best. No, yeah, but
don't blame him for what he said.
At one point, you have to be honest with yourself.
You have to know you can't.
And know that it is impossible. This because I don't see you guarding Chad Johnson, so I know you can't guard Jerry Rice. He's just not there. Like you guys said, he plays on one side of the ball.
So happy that you said Chad Johnson.
That takes you out off
So
of
happy.
Jerry Rice said it himself. He said, quote, I would have beat Richard Sherman down, and he said, and he knows that.
Would have.
Except he apparently doesn't know that.
The one saving grace for Richard Sherman, depending on what era rules we're playing in. If we're playing in Jerry Rice's time and he could hold them the whole time, different story. But if we're playing today, I think Jerry would hang 300 yards on us.
I mean, one of the best man-to-man corners of all time, that Jerry Rice and Deion Sanders. That was the matchup. And Deion Sanders couldn't even hang with Jerry Rice. I mean, shutting him down is 100 yards receiving, maybe 1 touchdown. That's the only chance that you have of it actually stopping Jerry Rice. And he's the best. I would say maybe Darrelle Revis and Deion Sanders are the 2 best man-to-man strict corners of all time. Yeah. And Jerry Rice still toasted Deion Sanders all the time. So to say that Richard Sherman would have exactly Richard Sherman, really, I don't know. I could have named a few other players before Richard Sherman.
I mean, to quote Richard Sherman himself, this defending Jerry Rice. Don't you ever talk about the best.
Don't you that.
Come on, Richard.
Michael Crabtree.
Come on, Richard. You know better.
Who's talking about the best?
Exactly. That's right. We don't even know his name.
Who's talking about the best? No way.
Jerry Rice, hands down, greatest of all time. Would absolutely toast Jerry Rice. Without a doubt.
Yeah. Crispy.
Yeah.
I will give Sherman a couple of stats just to make him feel better. And that is that since 2011, he's led the NFL with interceptions with 30. So he's okay there.
His length does definitely.
His length,
keep going.
Overall, he's allowed a passer rating of 59.1% when targeted.
Okay.
So
you have to look at when he plays that left side. He knows exactly how to play the ball. He knows exactly. He knows what's happening. What it looks like.
It's not that hard to play football when you got 2 or 3 assignments.
Yeah, exactly.
2 or 3 assignments.
2 or 3 assignments you can perfect.
Cover 2, you'll master you being the flats.
I mean,
cover 3, you get
one of the best free safeties of all time, Earl Thomas, and Cam Chancellor is 6'4", 240, and he's a safety. He plays with the best.
Yeah,
he's good against who he's
Exactly.
Like covering, but like you said, the greatest of all time.
Great,
Jerry Rice, NFL records, career receptions, receiving yards, receiving touchdowns. Like greatest. Like Ken Sherman covered. You don't literally the greatest.
You don't need to talk about Jerry Rice. Like nobody needs to talk about it.
Like he's good with what he's doing, but covering someone like that.
He's elite. He's elite at what he's asked to do. But he's not at. They know what to ask him to do.
Different.
And
it's world class. Or
he's like, I don't know. He compared it to being a switch hitter in baseball. If you go if you're good enough to play in the MLB and you're a right-hand hitter. You're good. Like, you're great. Like, you can hit the ball really well. But all of a sudden, if they're like, okay, we need you to start batting lefty. Well, it's a completely different position. It's a completely different motion. You open up your feet differently. I'm talking about football now.
Yeah, like, right tackle, left tackle.
Right tackle, left tackle. Yeah. Similar positions, very similar, but it's a completely different technique. Richard Sherman only has to, know 3 or 4 different assignments, and he does them better than anybody in the league right now. But, comparing him to Jerry Rice and being able to go toe-to-toe with the best of all time.
No way.
Jerry Rice's man-on-man coverage, he was unstoppable. No one, you can't even try that. Yeah. So let us know in the comments what you think.
Pretty confident.
Jerry
Rice.
Jerry Rice.
But people like to argue this anyway.
Yeah.
So.
I don't see why.
I like arguing it.
It's fun. Especially when Jerry comes out winning.
People like bashing Richard Sherman.
Yeah, because he has a mouth. He runs it a lot. That's what it is.
But he
comes with the territory.
He backs it up, though.
I love how he's really smart, though. People tend to think that he's not a smart person.
Yeah, he backs it up.
All right.
Thank you. Subscribe below. Okay.
Love.
Facebook,
comment,
Instagram, Twitter. We have
Manny,
past videos over there.
Theo.
All right.
Bye.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you very much.